Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to have a final thoughts about the Vickers, right? Yesterday, I took my time to play with this tank and to figure out how exactly this vehicle is looking for, like, and is it worth it? Is it a good tank? What is the price of the vehicle and whatnot? We are going to take a look at absolutely everything. So first things first, one of the most discussed comments yesterday, people are comparing this tank with Centurion Action 10. It's not Centurion Action 10, it's not the same playstyle of the tank, it is completely different vehicle. If you want to compare this vehicle with something, you need to compare it directly with Leo, and I can tell you one thing, in some situations this tank is better than Leo, in some situations it is worse than Leo, right? But overall, this is as close to the Leo as you can get, and in certain situations, the Vickers is better than Leo. For example, where DPM matters, since the Vickers has better DPM than Leo does, it is very important thing to highlight, right? So once again, do not compare this tank with Udes, don't compare this tank with Centurion Action shit, and don't compare this vehicle with 907. It is completely different situation, it is completely different gameplay, right? The tank is overall mid-line support, or maybe even long line support. I mean the red line support, whatever that is, however situation looks like. If your team is losing the game, you are going to the red line and you are connecting your shots like there is no tomorrow. If the things are looking different, if let's say you are playing in the open map and you want to be aggressor, you can even go with spotting setup and you can hit your shots extremely well with this vehicle. Plus on top of that, just simply food for thought, fellas. Tanks like this, they are never ever going to be nerfed by Wargaming, because Wargaming never nerfs premium tanks or special tanks that you paid money for, right? They simply do not do that. Otherwise, the Baza 176 would be nerfed long time ago. That being said, food for thought. If one day Wargaming would figure out that Leopard is too strong, guess what would take the position of the Leopard? Vickers would, okay? Do you remember whenever Wargaming released Lion, like months later or 3 weeks later, whatever that was, they nerfed Progetto? Yeah. So, just simply food for thought. I'm not saying that it is going to happen. I do not have this type of information, but just think what it would be if it would be. Now, speaking about the price of the tank is overpriced. Obviously, the value of the tank is absolutely insane and absolutely crazy. For example, if you are paying this tank with a free experience, you are paying as much as you would free XP the line. Or let's say free XP from the tier 1 up to the Leopard 1, right? Just keep this in mind. This is very important thing to say, right? Just food for thought, just to think about the situation. Also, game is like real-life economics as well. You do not buy the stuff that you cannot afford. For example, you are making whatever that is, 50,000 euros per year, right? As an example. You do not want to buy the car which is worth $250,000. You just do not want to do that. It's not smart, right? Same goes in the game. If you would give away all your resources and you would go in debt by buying more gold, it's not a good trade for you, and you want to be responsible with your money, right? Now, I played with this tank for quite some time. I played with this vehicle roughly 50 games, or 47 to be exact. I scored 4.1 thousand average damage, 1.2 thousand assisting damage. The tank is very strong, and we will come to the tank rating in a second, right? The tank is super duper hyper turbo strong. It is very nice vehicle, and I think if you love Leo, you will love this tank. There is no other way around it. Just how it goes. Now, the rating on the index page, I made a decision to rate this tank 4, although I was very close to rate this tank 5, because what this tank is capable of doing, glass cannon, super accurate, extremely mobile or agile, but maybe a step below Leo level, right? It is very powerful tank, right? I rated the tank 4, but I In the future, maybe I would go for 5, but only time will show. My mission is not to sell this tank. My mission is to make you aware of what this vehicle is. That's why we are having a video like this, wherever you are going to see best 12 games out of 50 games we had with the tank, or minus 4 games for a youth video out of pretty much 43 games, if I remember, like 12 battles which I had, and this tank impressed me. Don't get me wrong, it is not idiot-proof tank. In other words, if you are going to make a mistake, you will die. Like this. But if you know what you are doing, and if you are sniping from the back, if you know how to spot, the tank is extremely, extremely powerful, and it's crazy how powerful this vehicle is. Now, armor rated 1 star. There is no question. Beginner friendliness 2 stars, same like Leo. Gun handling, it is as good as you can get. Honestly, this gun was slapping. It was insane how good this gun is. Speed mobility, 4 stars. It is agile. I think it is more agile than average medium, but it's not quite on the top yet. And ammunition, you do not need to spam that much gold. And I did not spam it that much gold whenever I was playing with a tank. Right? Just to be clear. Now, next part. Move your face, you mother trucker. Now the next part. What is the best budget idea to buy this vehicle? In my opinion, if you do not care about the number, you are spending national fragments and you are spending universal fragments. That's what you are doing. Check it out in the game. Do you have those or not? And then you are topping everything with a free experience. So if I am not mistaken, how the things are looking like over there, right? In total, you need to have, let's see, let's quickly do the maths, right? If I'm not mistaken, this is how the things are looking like. So you do not spend credits, you do not spend gold, you do not spend bonds. Gold is relatively hard to get unless you are opening the wallet, and I would recommend to do that if you are spending money on the game on the Christmas loot boxes because they're the most profitable. Credits, 1% for 1.2 million. I mean, think about this. To buy the tiers 10 tank, it costs you 6 million credits, right? And for 6 million credits, you get 5% over there. It's insane. The evaluation of the tank is crazy. And bonds is very hard to come by as well. Plus, you can buy premium tanks or equipment setup and whatnot. So the best bet for you is to use universal fragments and national fragments for this tank and free experience if you don't care about the number. If you care about the number, you use free experience, you copy pasting 1 million and you get it in a couple of clicks. This is how I look into this vehicle, and this is what I want to highlight, right? Once again, just humongous highlight. If you like Leo, you will like this tank. If you cannot afford this tank, do not go in depth in order to get the vehicle for yourself. It's more likely not worth it for you anyways, right? And if you are with the resources left, right, and center, you have couple of mil, and you are still considering should you get this tank or not, I would recommend to get this vehicle because the tank is good. You are not getting trash for yourself, right? This is very important thing to highlight. Plus, just food for thought, think about this. If Wargaming would ever think about nerfing Leo, right? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if Wargaming would think about this, you would have Vickers, and Vickers is as close to the Leo as you can actually get, right? So those are my couple of thoughts, couple of cents for all of this. Take it or leave it. You have your own brain, you have your own head on your shoulders, right? And in the same time, keep this in mind. For me, it's not hot, not cold. Are you going to buy this tank or not? I am just putting my opinion out there, and then you can figure this out. Keep this in mind. Assembly store is going to run on 25th of July, right? Go to our gaming page to check out exactly when it opens, and have a good one. Now, we are going to have like 12 games with this tank, so you can see deeper how the things are looking like, and does it look good for you or not so good. I was pretty much discussing with the chat for most of the time, and we had a discussion and we had some games, and you can see everything yourself, right? Just keep this in mind, that the tank is going to be on sale, and it is not a bad tank. And I really need to admit one thing. Wargaming knows exactly what they are doing, and they pretty much copy-pasted Leo 1 with a bit different of characteristics, but it's still like Leo 1, right? And once again, you do not compare this tank with Centurion, you do not compare this tank with a budget, you do not compare this tank with 1-to-1. Only one thing that those tanks are sharing is the medium title. This tank is Leopard, in my humble opinion. Anyways, that's what I have for you today. Enjoy the show. You are going to see very, very good games, and I believe hopefully this will make you to this will help you to make up your mind. Do you want the tank or you don't? That was your daily dose of skill for now, and enjoy the show. Let's go. Too many ifs, my man. Too many ifs. 3D looks amazing. Are you talking about the index or are you talking about this tank? This is the question. Pay attention at the agility of this tank, fellas. Pay attention how fast this is turning.
Oh, yeah.
And most importantly, pay attention at the high explosive ammunition which we are going to use now. Hey, Vickers. You piece of shit. Don't tell me I aim it badly, because I didn't.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Critical hit. We've damaged them.
We have all time in the world of tanks.
Enemy is hit.
Now this is going to be a farming fiesta.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Kapaza in tier 10, that's not true. Alpha damage is bigger of this vehicle than Kapaza tier to tier. What you need to keep in mind, that you have no armor with this tank, okay? That's what you need to keep in mind, and this is what you need to remember.
Enemy hit.
The gun is trolling me quite a bit in this game, but we are okay.
Enemy armor is damaged.
It is worse Leo 1 that cost a lot.
We didn't even scratch them.
I do not know about worse Leo 1 yet. It is strong tank. The thing is, you can perma-track the tanks with this vehicle as well, so please keep this in mind.
Enemy armor destroyed.
This is a very, very This is very, very, very good benefit. Did you miss my sub? I could have. I apologize. At this point, I'm trying to talk about this tank.
Oh, yeah.
My bad. Give me a second. Baited, thank you very much for 18 months. Thank you. I forgot about this Suka. The sexy beast. Stepbot, thank you very much for 44 months. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for showing us the new content that most of us can't afford. It's my pleasure and my honor, my man. It is my pleasure and my honor. I can tell you that much, that this tank is going to be strong. And a lot of people will want to get this. I can tell you that much. It is a very, very, very powerful mother trucker.
We've damaged them. Penetration.
It is a strong tank, but you need to know what you are doing. Palazzo, thank you very much for 38 months. Thank you. Thank you very much, my man. I think this last guy is sitting somewhere here. Host not man, sorry host. As you can see, my brain is a bit fried. Give me a second, I will return back to normal. I need a moment. I need a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Enemy armor is hit. Got him. Penetration.
I need a moment.
Enemy armor is damaged.
High explosives are extremely useful
Enemy
of this tank. The mobility of this vehicle is great. Only one thing that you have no armor. But there is nothing what you can change about this. There is absolutely nothing what you can change about this. You can see that yourself. 8.1 thousand damage, 800 assisting damage, solid ace, Swanker, sniper, schnitzel, high caliber, Confederate. It is a good tank, fellas. I can tell you that much. It is a good tank. I mean, I replaced over years, I replaced only one keyboard. Actually two, because one was ghosting, so I get rid of it. And actually one more, because I did not like how it felt like, but not destroyed it, if you know what I mean. Dupla John, you sexy, magnificent mother trucker, how are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Dupla John coming with a good mood, I see, my man, I see. Thank you very much for a big 5 gifted. I appreciate you and I hope you are feeling extremely, extremely well, my man. Thank you. Thank you very much, mate.
penetration.
How's your day? I saw the player with 710 tanks is at maximum. I do not know. Check out how many tanks I have. Or how many... Yeah, I think how many tanks I have. I don't think it's maximum. For some reason. I have 768 tanks, seen 1-2 people with more. Me included? Akbardur, me included? So today's mission is to dig deeper where the Vickers goes? Yes. I am pretty well aware of where this tank goes, to be fair with you. I think I know exactly everything about this tank. I think I know everything about this vehicle, and I don't really think that I need to dig more in order to figure out more information, if you know what I mean.
Enemy is hit.
I think I know everything about it. My index has 627 then. I thought it's list itself. How about lower tiers? You are forgetting from tier 1 to tier 4. And we do not have those tanks in the index. What is your honest and humble opinion about TVP? Bullseye, would you be so kind to check out what is my opinion in the index and tell it to me? And I will tell you, is it honest or it's not honest? You know what I love the most? I love the most when people are coming to the stream after index page and saying skill TVP is rated epic tank. But do you really think so? What is your honest opinion? You know, not the opinion that Wargaming paid you to say, but your honest opinion. Obviously, jokes aside, I believe you get the point what I'm saying, and if the tank is rated epic, that means the tank is epic, at least in my opinion, right? We need to keep in mind that every and each person has a different understanding, and every and each person has different style as well. if the tank is epic for me, it doesn't necessarily mean that the tank is going to be epic for you as well. But usually, my opinions are the same as people opinions are, right? I mean, we can disagree on some tanks, like the hottest topic is CS63, let's say like that. For me, it's not my tank, although I think the tank is good, even though I do not like the tank, right? That makes sense.
Penetration.
Oh, here you go. Richie is crying for Scorpion. I think Scorpion is great, and Richie says Scorpion is But you know, in those situations, I just feel like for a bad dancer, even his balls would disturb him. When new water drop collab, I start to run out of the happiness cubes. There is nothing planned. I would love to get a collab with water drop. Me backwards, my man. I would love to. What a great company and what a great product overall, but it doesn't look like it will come anytime soon. You could check their community rating is most different from your rating. That would be interesting topic for a YouTube video. The thing is, for that type of stuff, I cannot react into couple of ratings. The rating should have at least 100 votes or so. You know, in order for me to react into this. And there is tanks with a couple of ratings. And fellas, if you did not know, you can rate the tank in the index page yourself, right? If you have a moment, you want to play around, you can do that. How can we trust your opinion after seeing you praising CS as a must-buy? Oh wow, must-buy. I said in the first impressions that the tank looks good, or between average and good. Excuse me, praising. We understand praising very, very differently. But yes, you are correct. I was definitely wrong with this tank. With this tank, I was definitely wrong.
Penetration. Enemy is hit.
By the way, I just want to highlight one thing. In this build, I have spotting build. That means it's not DPG build, it's not the maximum accuracy build. It is a build for you to spot. You know? Skill, can we use normal equipment to see is the tank still good? It's still good. In this situation, I boost nothing but spotting. In this situation, I boost nothing but spotting, my man. And yet still we are hitting the shots like laser. Is it new Leo 1? The most accurate description of this tank would be Leo 1. For spotting build, the gun handling looks very nice. Insanely nice. Insanely nice. I bet you didn't know this. Vickers named after shape shifting cat named Vickers from 1940s. Wow. Now we know. Sorry, it was irony. I didn't know your first opinion was so good. You corrected it fast. Yeah, I mean, I did not expect that the tank to be so... But yes, you are correct. I can make mistakes as well, right? That's why they are called first impressions.
Enemy armor is damaged.
That's why they're called first impressions, fellas. Antraxikus, you sexy beast, greetings.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy armor is damaged.
Where's the tank? This tank, fellas. You're averaging 5,000 damage or something. No, that's not true. I had games with zeros as well. But usually it goes pretty well. Guys pushing through the open field.
Great shot. Enemy armor destroyed.
Oh,
Division,
yeah.
thank you very much for 14. Thank you, Division. It's not 10k. That's good. He's going through the mid. Fellas, rigged! Rigged! Everything is rigged! How about that? Speaking about the flexing, how about that? How about that? Now our 60 DP is thinking what the actual is happening over there. What is happening over there? I mean, holy bananas. Okay, have a lovely day. It was pleasure. It was my pleasure and honor. Enjoy yourself. Have a nice life. It was absolutely amazing. It was awesome. It was very, very, very good. It was run. Nothing too crazy, fellas. That was warning shot, okay? That was warning shot. Nothing too crazy. Nothing. Oi. Here you go. Whew. 7.4 thousand damage, 1.7 thousand assisting damage, Ace Wanker, Sniper Schnitzel, High Caliber, Dancer Foch finished on top. Beautiful. Very, very nice. And 17,000 minus. Please keep this in mind that we played with a spotter setup over there. So, honestly, more I play with this tank, more I feel like this tank is very powerful. And getting punched in the face. I mean, couple of the mouses definitely felt that. For sure. Can you show the average performance whenever you are in the back in the garage? Maybe I could.
Enemy armor is hit.
There is a chance Arta would try to pick like this. From here to here. That would be amazing, but we'll see. We will see. Skill I play now stock CS 53 and I want to slap myself. Don't slap yourself. Just patience. Be patient, my man. Okay, calculation. 3, 2, 1. You never know. You never know when you hit shots like this. What I know that T-57 is begging for get.
Enemy is hit.
Vickers Cobra food. Every and each tank is Cobra food if we are talking about the tanks without armor.
We've damaged them. Penetration. We lit that one up good. Enemy armor is hit.
Every and each tank is bloody Cobra food.
We've damaged them. Gotcha. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy is hit. We've damaged them. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
DPM is very powerful.
Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit. We've damaged them.
Undoubtedly, you need to know what you are doing, but it's strong.
Armor is hit.
More I play with this tank, more I actually like it.
We didn't even scratch them.
More I play with this tank, more I like it. 7.4 thousand damage, 800 assisting damage, Ace Wanker, High Caliber, and we made some credits as well, which is good. I know at one point Wargaming had like 6,000 employees, if I'm not mistaken. Where I can send CV to you, I don't want to work for Wargaming, but I want to change something in my life. You are changing something in your life every and each day.
Enemy hit.
When this run. Wikipedia agrees with 1750 number. There you go.
We've damaged them.
Does not public companies need to say how many employees they have? Do they need to provide this type of information, or it's guesstimation?
We've damaged them.
Wargaming isn't public, right? They're charity. So wait a second. If Wargaming is charity, they don't need to pay taxes, right? I see. I see. I see. Very nice.
Enemy is hit.
Either way, whatever that is, Wargaming has a great product. World of Tanks is amazing. There is not many games that can lock people for that many years. Do you pay taxes? Yes. I wish to say no. You would not pay taxes, you would get so damn hard you would forget your name. There is info. What is Wargaming profit now? I don't really think so.
Penetration.
It's not that I'm aware of. Buy shares of Wargaming, be shareholder, then you will know everything. You cannot buy shares if you're not a public company. Right? Do you know whose press account is 188? I have no bloody clue, my man. I apologize. I've been Wargaming hostage since 2014. Very nice. Tank is already in the game, yes. Content creators has this tank on their press accounts. Hey Skill, my man, I hope you're doing well. Do you think the tank is worth it? I do not know what is worth it for you. I can say only one thing, that the tank is good. I can tell you only one thing, that in my humble opinion, the tank is good. If you like Leo, you will like this tank. This is how I look at this.
Great shot.
I think this tank has plenty of to offer. I think the PM of this tank is pretty glorious.
We've damaged them.
I think that this tank has quite an accurate gun. I think that mobility of this tank is amazing. Or maybe not amazing, but let's say 4 out of 5. It has plenty of the good stuff. Came back to World of Tanks after 4 years and I saw this vehicle. Very interesting, but I do not understand how many things I need for it. It is very expensive. This is the way how Wargaming is milking people from their resources. This is as much as you can pay for a tank, pretty much. If you are paying one currency, 50,000 bonds, 125 million credits, or 1 million free experience, or 55,000 gold. In other words, what I'm trying to say, it's expensive, brutally expensive. What is the PM with top equipment? I do not know, but we can check it out. Wasn't Reward Bazam even more expensive? I'm not aware of that. I know that assembly store tanks, let's say they cost 1 million free experience. This is a fair point to look at. Reward tanks, 1 mil free experience. Can we stop talking about Wargaming? We are playing their game. Yes, we can. Stop talking about Wargaming. Can't you talk about something nice? Now ruining people moods from the early days. Horrible. Horrible. Straight up disgusting, fellas. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy is hit.
What is your favorite banana brand? Me. I'm my favorite banana brand. Wooden ones. I like Wargaming because how they treated certain employees. Yeah, but this information is not really known for public.
Oh, yeah.
This information is not really known for public, or that much of this information. I am aware of that as well. Lethal Lefty, thank you very much for 5 months. Thank you, sir. I found out who that was. I should be investigator and not Wargaming player. See, you can figure out everything when you want to. The problem is that you do not want that often, right? This is the problem. Playing World of Tanks is like a marriage. Longer you play, harder to split.
Oh, yeah.
That is actually very true.
Crack. Hit. Enemy armor is
That is very true indeed.
gotcha. Critical hit.
Ёптараrai!
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor destroyed. Enemy is hit.
Вию, policeman officer skill!
Destroyed. We've lost a crack. We're stuck here. Enemy vehicle Let's roll.
This skin is just lame. This is not a true skin of this tank. This is not a true skin of this tank, fellas. Keep this in mind. This is whatever 2D skin I managed to pick up in the garage. It's not a real 3D skin of this tank.
Platoon created. Enemy armor is hit.
Oh!
We've damaged them. The driver
Sir?
is injured.
That's straight up mean. 7 kills, 6.7 thousand damage, 2000 assisting damage, ace wanker, paskukime dėl Top Gun, high caliber rigged brother in arms. I mean, that was a good game. And we have 21,000 profits. Can't complain about that, can we? It is 34.
Let's go.
Strong tank. It is a pity we cannot see your stats on this account since it is a press account. If you would be able to see the stats, you would notice that I could have played with Vickers months ago. So you would know that something is coming with a tank. What Wargaming has done, Wargaming has done very smart thing for not showing the stats of the for not allowing you to check out the content creator stats, right? Or the test account stats, because we are getting tanks earlier than public does. And what that means, that means you could simply figure out what will be on sale and whatnot, right?
Penetration.
So pretty much this is like Wargaming protecting themselves in a way, you know? Did you actually played it before? No, but I could have.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I could have played with this tank months before. Good evening, my man. Just came from your video. Looks like my wallet will bleed again. Not a big surprise. But this is not a bad choice. For me, fellas, I'm telling you, this tank is a good tank. This is how I look into this, right? And if there is a piece of I will always tell you that the piece of is a piece of but if there is a good tank, I will tell you it is a good tank. And for me, like I said in the YouTube video, it is shame that good tanks are being overpriced to this level, or that good tanks are released this way, you know? Playing with this tank because NDA is lifted. Wargaming released the information about this vehicle, so there is no such a thing as NDA anymore. That's the problem, you're always honest, so I know it has to be good. If you like Leo, you will like this tank a lot. But if you don't like Leo, there is a big chance you won't like this tank. So, me being honest or whatever else, a lot of things are still very much depending on the player knowledge, right? It's not like I will love the tank, so that means you will love the tank. It doesn't work this way.
We've damaged them. Enemy armor is damaged.
Tox, you sexy, magnificent mother trucker. Have a good one. Enjoy your barbecue, my man. Enjoy your barbecue. Sure you hit that with your accurate gun.
Enemy is hit. That one didn't go through.
Armor isn't a thing on this tank. Armor isn't a thing.
We're immobilized. We fixed the track. We fixed the track. Get going. Critical hit. We're done for.
That's
Everyone
fair.
get out.
6.4 thousand damage, 1.5 thousand assisting damage. Nothing to complain about, huh? 13,000 profits. Shooters can see the tank. You are not going to have anything and you won't get any assisting damage whatsoever. Hopefully that helps. Leo is not my type. I would buy this tank just to market. It's not worth selling half of my garage. Bought many tanks and upgraded bounty equipment lately. Don't do that. And overall, I think credits is bad idea to buy this tank. I think credits is this tank is very much overvalued for credits, if you know what I mean. 1,250,000 credits for 1% of this tank, like, f you, it's too expensive. I would never pay 125 mil for this tank. It's insane price. Think about this. If we would talk about the 30 million overall, fine, fair enough. But now we are talking about 100. Now we are talking about 125 mil. It's insane. In my opinion, it's insane. Where the pricing goes. I have seen your review and also reviews of other CCs. Would you agree that playing without ventilation impact the gun handling significantly, making it worse? I haven't played with this tank without ventilation, with all honesty, so I do not know. I'm not such a big stat nerd, if you know what I mean. So yeah. This is the equipment setup which I started playing with, and I like how it looks like. And if I like how it looks like, I don't need to go through 17 different setups. Truth to be told, the gun is fine even whenever you do not have the any of the stuff for gun. Literally. Gun handling is still fine. Up.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Crack hit. Gotcha. Enemy armor destroyed. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration.
I must eliminate the most dangerous tank in this game.
Enemy armor is hit.
Of course, Kill is getting a fucking tank. Of course, what a rigged CC RNG. What a rigged CC RNG. Me, when I play the game, I never, ever, ever get a bloody AFK tank. And now skill AFK tank like there is no tomorrow. Instantly. AFK tank. Opacho! Right? Right.
Enemy armor is damaged.
100% right.
Enemy is hit.
It's okay. Good. Very, very good. This tank looks fun, but not for this price. Oh, fellas, trust me. We will... Okay. Wargaming will find 80,000 people that will buy this tank. I can guarantee you that. I think Wargaming nailed this time. This stuff, honestly. I think Wargaming nailed it. Because the first thing what is jumping into my mind whenever I see this tank Leopard 1. And I know for a fact that there is so many Leopard 1 lovers out there that this tank will sell like a hot pancakes. So yeah. 16 million euros into Wargaming account. Now, it's not... You are calculating this very, very wrong, fellas. I know we had some people before that whenever assembly store is coming... 200 euros tank, but it doesn't work this way, and this is exaggerating to get some clicks. What do I mean by saying this? Let's say like that. Someone is buying this tank for flat price, which is 55,000 gold. What we need to keep in mind, that people can and people do prepare for things like this, right? What do I mean by saying this? I mean, there is a loot boxes. People are can I say investing? Whatever. People are buying loot boxes to get gold value back. Christmas loot boxes and so on. You know? It's just how it goes. It's just how it is. That being said, gold value is not 100 euros per 30,000 gold for a very, very long time. Gold value is significantly lesser than it was back in 2012. Do you agree with me or you disagree with me, fellas? This is just basic stuff. Meanwhile, 6.1 thousand damage, 2.8 thousand assisting damage, ace wanker, high caliber, beautiful, and 39,000 profits. Next, I get it.
Time to roll out.
I still don't think this is as good as Slayer. I think it's a bit weaker, but not by a humongous margin. I think we nailed this tank rating. I honestly think that we nailed it. I think this is where this tank belongs. Is the standard here on this tank hash? Yes, sir. 105 millimeters of penetration. Hash. Oh, I had no clue you rated it already. That's completely fine. Today we are playing with it for a whole day. And tomorrow I will say my final thoughts on the YouTube and I will say what do I think about this tank. Because, you know, first impressions video is first impressions video. The things can change. Now I have played, let's say, 40 games or 50 games with this tank. I know exactly how the tank behaves and how the tank looks like, you know?
Armor is damaged. Enemy armor is hit.
This is an expensive tank to play. I don't see the point why. Why would it be? You don't need to spam gold. To have some gold ammo, sure. But to spam the full gold, why would you?
Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh,
Enemy
yeah.
vehicle destroyed.
Radiesie, you sexy, magnificent mother trucker.
Enemy is hit.
You know what? It feels like this tank is more accurate with a spotting build, and I'm not even joking. Thank you very much for 34, Radiesie. Hello, kind sir, and all baboons. Have a nice evening. And use the prime sub for this beautiful, magnificent mother trucker. And check out the index page if you are clueless and you need some useful information. And for armor layout. And soon you can add some extra gazillion things. Thank you, my man. I don't see this tank on the index page. Huh. Should be there. Some people can see it, some people can't see it. Some people can see it and some people can't. I mean, look, this is an identical tank. This is pretty much identical tank, right? At least appearance-wise and armor-wise. Looks like 2 hours for me to be able to see it, huh? Okay, so it's not updated automatically. I can't see it, I'm sorry. Try to use different browser.
Oh,
The tank is rated 4, the gun is rated 5, armor is rated 1, beginner friendliness rated 2. Quarayin, thank you very much for 6 months. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Poor baboon suiciding for a king. He would never do that. It was a dance party. It was a dance party, fellas. But I guess good players will be able to get the greater score than with just Leo because of the DPM and ammo. That's true. That is true. I mean, I said... even in today's YouTube video, I said I hate how Wargaming is selling this tank, right? I said in today's YouTube video, I hate how Wargaming is selling this tank. Because charging a lot of money for a good tank, that's annoying. Devan Shaman, thank you very much for 63. I was on vacation and I forgot to resub. I'm so damn disappointed, my man. So you are valuing your vacation more than subscription to me? I thought we had a connection, and look at yourself. Shame on me, barely had time to check only baboon content creators. That is straight up disgusting, my man. That is straight up disgusting. I never been so disappointed in my entire life. Change armor from to 3 or 4. That was luck. That was luck. The luck happens, you can bounce even with...
We've damaged them.
Thank you for a dance party. Pleasure to meet you, my man. Pleasure to meet you, my man. Spotting Bolt 42, yeah, I know. I need to f from this side. The gaming is going to make a lot of money with this tank. This tank looks strong. It is strong. It is strong. Fellas, you know that Wargaming is usually doing 2 to 3 assembly stores a year, right? This is Wargaming's plan to sink all the bloody resources from the game. How much it will cost without camo and with camo? It's the same price. With or without, it doesn't really matter. It's the same price. You survived my shot with a fava. You lucky. Good, well deserved. Very, very good. You looking naughty to my tank. That's mean. I'm trying to test the tank. And we figured out that armor feels significantly better. Where gaming income is 7 billion for World of Tanks up to 2024. Yeah, but not everything is profits, right? We need to keep this in mind that the company we need to keep this in mind that the company is burning some money as well. You know, it's not free, right? It's not like where gaming is operating on air and they are making money left, right, and center. It doesn't look like this. In other words, it costs money to make money for Wargaming. All the resources and everything, you know, I do not know how many employees do they have, but plenty.
Oh, yeah.
Can someone do the Google search how many employees Wargaming has?
We've damaged them. Enemy armor is hit.
2,100, okay. So let's say average employee salary is like what? Including all big boys and whatnot. What is that? Like 5 grand? 5 grand. So what is the burn? Is it 1 mil? Is it 1 mil a month? This is the burn, right? If I'm not mistaken. That's not what I meant. You son of the... How dare you? 6.1 thousand damage, 700 assisting damage, I am feeling fine. Look at our TVP, what a farmer, nice, 9,000, beautiful. Sir, I appreciate you.
Let's get this show on the road.
Who can afford a girlfriend if we get 5 loot boxes per year? Exactly, even more than 5, even more than 5. Off. Can you please share your playlist? Yes, I can. Make sure to use that as skill for L2 next time, so I will spot your message. You did this wrong. You need to say full name, because I don't see your message as a highlight.
We've damaged them.
Make sure to use full name. I love you guys with my fullest heart. This made my day better. Puns always make... it's my mission to make your day better. You know? I'm getting in the game and you laugh while I'm getting in the game. Great deal, my man. Great deal. I'm so dumb. Nah, you're not dumb. You just had no clue. Now you know. Now you know, my man. And whatever is happening in your life, folks, keep this in mind that all bad time has expiration date. All bad time has expiration date, folks. What is your impression about the tank so far? It's a good tank. Different version of the Leo, in my opinion. No, it's not Centurion action, it's Leo. I just found the gold Type 59 in the garage, then I remembered I'm a whale, so Vickers is mine. Hagbardur, you see? Easy call. Easy call, my man, easy call.
Penetration.
I mean, Hagbardur, you are going for every and each ace wanker in the game. How you can miss the tank? You know what miss tank means? Miss tank means that you cannot get ace wanker on it. That's horrible. Where are the loot boxes? It's not there. Horrible. It's been a couple of months without loot boxes. I am feeling some kind of withdrawal symptoms as well, you know? No loot boxes. That's horrible.
We've damaged them.
Is this tank compared Leo like homework copied from classmate but change it in some words, or is it obvious? The thing is, it's not bad.
Enemy is hit.
It's not bad. The thing is, whenever sometimes there is a copy-pasted vehicles, they are either identical or either worse part of it. This one is nice. I'm just being honest. What do you want me to say?
The gun's damaged. We can't fire
It's
accurately.
nice.
We've damaged them. Enemy armor is damaged.
You have better DPM than Leo does. It has a different selling points, if you know what I mean. You have better DPM than Leo does. You have a very, very good gun accuracy as well, right? It's nice. What nation is Vickers or Vickers? It is UK.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is
This
hit.
guy is suffering lag. Or reaction. Problem. So it's not copy paste, it's more like competitor. It's more like competitor, exactly. Some people, I have no doubts whatsoever that some people will love this tank very much. DPM is sweet and sexy. This is the reward tank or tech 3 tank? It is the reward tank, in a way. I mean, it's you need to buy it, right? So can you call it a reward tank? Is it qualifying as a reward tank? You tell me.
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor destroyed.
I really like the gun. I really like this tank, but once again, that's only me. Skill, would you happen to have any old replays that you could showcase on the YouTube? I have some old replays, but it's long time ago. I do not know. I do not know. Do you have a list on your website for assembly store tanks? You don't need list. There is 5 assembly stores. Store tanks. KPZ 780, Object 7, Object 452K, and Lion. And now we have Vickers. There is no need to have a filter for that. I do not know the name of the playlist. I would rate this tank. Exclamation mark index. Feel free to check it out. It's already rated. This tank has no armor. Correct. No armor whatsoever. Is it possible to access assembly store without client? No. No. Oh, Karib. Taxing the damage. Sorry, mate. I need to tax the damage. Now you can shoot him. I need to tax the damage, I apologize. Блядь, I hate taxes as well. Horrible. Horrible. I know. Thanks, mate. That's what I call a teamwork. That's what I call a teamwork, fellas. Reported physics abuse. Reported. One hit once.
Thanks a lot.
Ах, сука, блядь.
We can't turn it.
I knew that could sit here. This tank is like a snake. I mean, it turns so bloody quickly. I'm looking into this tank. You know what this tank reminds for me? When I played the bloody War Thunder, we had some quick tanks over there in the maximum tier 11 or whatever that was. This is what this tank reminds for me. It feels extremely quick mother trucker like this, like mobile to the bloody maximum, like mobility over 10,000. This is how I feel about this tank. Yep, that's okay. 6,000 damage, 4 kills, that's okay. I cannot complain about this. And 12,000 minus, that's fine. In my opinion. My opinion, it is a good tank. That's all there is to say. Are you planning to return to the car later today? No. I'm done with the car at this point. Larai, greetings. Oops. There is a living train.
Enemy is hit.
Pay attention at the accuracy it is spotting build. It's going to be good return to the game in August 3 weeks in August, 3 weeks of vacation. Me backwards. I envy your vacation time, my man. Have a good one, enjoy yourself. You are working your full off, so you deserve vacation, my man.
Enemy armor is damaged. We've damaged them.
Where the gun goes, it is truly insanity.
Penetration.
Where the gun goes, it is truly insanity, fellas. And trust me, I do not say that about every and each tank in the game.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Best gun in the game? I do not know.
Enemy
I do
armor
not
is
know
hit.
about that. But I do appreciate it.
Penetration. We've damaged them.
This is on the live server, yes.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy is hit.
I'm just disappointed for one thing. Wargaming knows exactly what they are doing and what kind of tank they are releasing into the game. And they are locking this amazing tank over a humongous paywall. That's the saddest part of this. The tank itself is very, very strong.
Got him.
The tank is very, very strong tank, fellas.
Penetration. Great shot. Enemy is hit.
Yeah. I'm just... More I play with this tank, more I like it.
Gotcha.
More I play with this vehicle, more I like it, fellas. 6,000 damage, 4.4 thousand assisting damage, beautiful performance, and 35,000 profits.
Time to roll out.
What are the expectation? Fellas, would you be so kind to check out this tank in the index page? What are the expectation values on this tank? Because it feels like it's over 5,000 at this point. This is how it feels like. It's a good community over there. Haven't met Pirosami yet.
We've
6,000 for 100%. 5.4. Yeah, it feels like it's hard to mark. It feels like it is hard to mark, fellas. Definitely feels this way.
Enemy is hit. We've torched them.
Mouse. Come on. Come here. How long till the gun cooling Japanese heavies get buffed upper past tier 8 in your opinion? I have no bloody clue. Do they deserve to get buffed? Absolutely yes. They're piece of honestly speaking. So yes, they should get buffed. When Wargaming will realize it, that they're what gun cooling does for them, they make them more accurate. Can I ask a playlist? Sure thing you can.
Great shot. That one didn't.
Come on.
Penetration.
Come on, I said I like you. That is a mistake.
Enemy armor is dead.
That's me talking too much. If I would have said that I hate this piece of the tank would behave instantly better.
Down. Gotcha.
Thanks for drops, no problem, my man.
Enemy is hit.
Oh, yeah.
Penetration.
Would you be so kind to F off?
Enemy armor is damaged. We've damaged them. We didn't penetrate their armor. Penetration.
That's a good game. Good. 6.7 thousand. Beautiful. 4.1 thousand damage, 3.6 thousand assisting damage. That's okay. 11,000 minus next. Dare you to rocket boost the mark expectations of this tank before it is released. Unbelievable. I know. What a I am. A horrible person. Straight up horrible. Shark-eyed. Thank you very much for 1 year. Thank you. Where do I find assembly store? You will find it on the 25th. I was joking about another game. In World of Tanks, you would need to be shooter in horse-drawn car to be challenged. Oh no. I am challenged, to be fair with you. It's not so simple as it may look like. If I would not feel any difficulty playing the game, I would mark Clan Wars River tanks like this, and I don't. I know where my abilities are ending, trust me. I'm not the best player in the world of tanks, I never been one, and I will never be one. I know exactly where I stay in the food chain, you know? And now where I am, and where I belong. How is the gun depression? -10.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
You're doing well. If you want any advice, just ask. Wow, thank you. Thank you very much. What I would do without you. Thank you. Is Daki above or below the food chain? Depends who asks. Depends who asks. Jokes aside, Daki is significantly better player than I am, honestly. But if you are saying that for Daki, I am significantly better player than Daki is. He should improve. He should improve to play the game. Horrible. But he cry more. Oh, I can cry as well, my man. I can cry as well. How...
Enemy armor is
Do you
damaged.
think turret jam penalty is too much? No. I think it's fine. What is the situation with Caro? 97 and I left it. I do not play well. And you are planning to mark this tank. Well, this tank is not in the game yet, so I will wait until this tank will come to the game. If it has Leo one gun and seems like time to chase the numbers, yeah, you get the hit it, you will like it. If you like Leo, you will like this one very much.
Penetration.
I can remember the time when I was bad, like only with Binus and Camonet bad. You call it bad, I call it normal World of Tanks experience. Every and each of us were cheats in the past, right? And some of us are still cheats even nowadays. How I can get Favai? It is usually on sale via the bled markets. Pascal, I finally third market, tier 10 chieftain, 23 games today with last 6%. Played for 5.1 thousand DPG, 1.5 thousand assisting damage. Impressive. Congratulations, my man. That is impressive, honestly. That is very, very, very impressive. Congratulations. Kudos to you, my man. Kudos to you. I wish to say I would be such a gamer, but... whew. How many games it took for you to mark the tank? I remember when I marked that thing for the very first time, took me 1.5 thousand games to get marks on. It's a horrible experience.
Enemy armor is hit.
How can I go to the Blade Market? It's an event which is happening once in a year or twice in a year. Now you can't. Hello, Mr. Skill, how are you? I hope you are in the good health. Greetings, my man. Everything is okay. My health isn't ideal, but it's okay. I cannot complain.
Enemy is hit.
I cannot complain. Can't. So close to 1.2 thousand games, 4.2 thousand plus 1,000 assisting overall. Congratulations, my man. Very impressive. Everyone who is marking the chieftains, that is the impressive level, if you know what I mean. Any new tank lines coming that you know of? Everyone knows that Czech light tanks are coming to the game, but Wargaming haven't said when exactly for public. Mine chieftain sits at 82. Yeah, I know, my man. It is difficult tank to mark mentally. Mentally, it's difficult. Would you call this tank more war than Lion? Lion was like a Progetto. This one is like Leo. Lion was like a Progetto, and this tank is like Leopard. So I would say they're equally good. The thing is, if you know how to play with Leo, you will know how to play with this tank. And for me, this vehicle honestly feels like it's modern. His mobility same as Leo. On the paper, it has less speed, but it's turning very, very quickly. Like turret is turning quickly, everything. Don't be tricked, this tank can't bounce for... I'm lucky.
Enemy armor destroyed.
The gun of this behaving like Leo and Lion. The gun of this tank, in my opinion, is Leo gun.
Enemy is hit.
I'm buying this 100%. You should, because it's a good tank. If you can afford it, I recommend to buy it. I mean, you know, you need to figure out how much of the resources you have and what not. But overall, where the goodness of the tank goes, this is a strong tank.
Penetration. Enemy armor is hit.
No armor though, right? By the way, this is a spotting build. I'm not even joking, fellas. What you see now, you see this tank with a spotting build. This is with a CVS, optics, and low noise exhaust system. This is not a full DPG setup, okay? So please keep this in mind. This is not full DPG setup. And it looks like this. If it's not worth to spend the money, I will always say, fellas. And if it is worth to spend money, at least in my opinion, or I think that the tank is very solid, I will say that as well. You know, love me, hate me. Yes, the tank is expensive. 100% the tank is very expensive, right? But where the goodness of the tank goes, it's strong. And trust me, I'm not saying that about every and each tank in the game. I can promise you that. Beautiful. 8.1. 5,000 damage, 3.1 thousand assisting damage. Nice. And 23,000 profits. Very good.